In the previous chapter, we looked at the broad classification of living organisms under the system proposed by Whittaker in 1969, wherein he proposed the five kingdom classification: Monera, Protista, Fungi, Animalia, and Plantae. In this chapter, we will deal in detail with further classification within kingdom Plantae, properly known as plant kingdom. We must stress here that for our understanding, plant kingdom has changed over time. Fungi and the members of Monera and Protista, fungi, Monera and Protista, they are excluded into different kingdoms because they have different cell walls. Okay, cyanobacteria is not an algae anymore. Pteridophytes, gymnosperms and angiosperms are under Plantae and algae too. Let us also look at classification within angiosperms to understand some of the concerns. Whatever. The earliest system of classification used only gross morphological characters such as habit, color, number, and shape of leaves. They were based mainly on vegetative characters or on androecium structures. This was in the system used by Linnaeus. Since systems were artificial, they separated the closely related species because they were based on few characters. Also, the artificial system gave equal weightage to both vegetative and sexual characteristics. This is not acceptable since we know that often the vegetative characters are more easily affected by the environment. As against this, natural classification system developed which were mainly based on natural affinities among the organism and considered not only external features but also internal features like they were considering both external features or internal features like ultrastructure, anatomy, embryology, phytochemistry. Such a classification for flowering plants was given by George Bentham and Joseph Dalton Hooker. At present, phylogenetic classification system based on evolutionary relationship. It is based upon evolutionary relationships between various organisms is the accepted model. So we saw here what were the first one, the earliest system, which was not natural. The earliest system of classification given by Linnaeus, vegetative characters, androecian structures, सिर्फ morphological characters थे. फिर natural classification system जिसमें हमने पता नहीं क्या क्या यूज़ कर लिया. Internal features जैसे कि ultrastructure, anatomy, embryology एंड फाइटोकेमिस्ट्री. जॉर्ज बैंथम और डाल्टन ही हुकर ने दिया था. फिर